Hey guys, Chris McLean here, coming to you from my home office here in Abu Dhabi, in sunny United Arab Emirates. And you guys that are on my list, during last week you would have had a few emails from me that were cat and kitten related. And it seems I can't escape the cats at the moment. My life's full of cats and kittens and all the responsibilities and things that go along with that. It's one of the enduring problems, I guess, opportunities that we have over here in the UAE. There's just so many of them, and we get to rescue them and help them out. And another cat-related thing that happened last week that was really quite poignant and got me thinking about, as usual, as business and life in general. There's always things in our lives that happen in completely different arenas that have relation to life and business relationships. And particularly business, because that's really what we're here to talk about, is online business and how to be successful, how to make the most of an online business, and the sorts of the tools and tactics you can use, but also the mentality, the mindset that you need to run a successful online business. And what happened last week is we rescued another 3 cats, which we've had at my girlfriend's place for the last few weeks since we rescued them from outside her office again. And she's been posting on social media, on Facebook, on all the rescue groups, on a lot of the community groups here to get them adopted. And finally last week we had 3 of them, and all 3 of them went out to homes, and we were hoping forever homes, which was awesome. We're like, yep, great, these guys are off, they're looked after. 4 days later 2 of the people that adopted the cats returned them, and that was quite an upsetting moment, really. We'd gone through all this process of, we've known these cats for 6 months, we've known them for their whole lives, and we finally kind of got them home. We finally thought we'd got them homed and in good homes, and 4 days later these people returned these beautiful, precious little cats for different reasons. One went to a local guy, and the essence of it was we told him a list of things and expectations of how he needed to proceed with the new kitten, how to introduce it. He already had a cat, how to introduce it, how to do it slowly, how it was going to take time, how he just needed to take some time and attention, and it was going to take up to a month for it to introduce well and just to do it slowly day by day. And he just chucked it in a room with the other one, and 4 days later went, it's not working. And the other was a family, family of expats, took in this other beautiful cat, who was the shyest of the 3 brothers, the 3 cats that they took in. He was the shyest, so he was going to take a bit of time. And again, when they came to meet him, we went very specifically through, this is what it's going to take. It's going to take time. It's going to take daily attention. He's very shy. You just need to put him in a small space, get him used to this space, get him acclimatized, sit with him, be with him, allow him to grow, allow him to come to you. And that way, the nurturing happens, and it happens very naturally. But again, it's going to take 3 to 4 weeks. It's going to take at least a month. This is a rescue cat, a cat that's been on the street, that doesn't understand homes, first time away from his brothers, all this kind of stuff. They're like, yep, took the cat. 4 days later, look, sorry, it's not working out. It's hissed at my kids and blah, blah, blah. And the kids are probably in its face, and when they were there, they were trying to stick food in its face, and they're chasing it into a corner, and I'm sure that's what they were doing. And again, 4 days. We told them it was going to be at least 4 weeks till they were going to get success with this thing. So really, really frustrating situation. But what it kind of resonated with me was, this is how a lot of people treat their businesses, especially with online businesses, digital businesses, MLM, network marketing, anything online. People think there's some magic pill, and I'm going to buy this thing, I'm going to pay the money, 4 days later I'm going to have a business that's doing 6 figures. And it just doesn't happen that way. It's the same thing as bringing a stray cat home. It takes time. It's going to take daily attention. It's going to take following a very specific set of rules, a specific set of instructions, following directions, especially with something like the SFMDEA business system that a lot of you guys have seen me talking about, and you've received the emails for. It is a system, and it works as a system, and if you follow the system, it works, but you have to run the system. And a lot of it, I've been guilty of it. A lot of us go and we go, oh look, fuck the system, I'm so much better, I'm going to smash this shit, I'm going to do something completely different. And you go off and you do all this different stuff, and surprise, surprise, it doesn't work. And then you see people in the community that got the system, went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom, 80 grand a month. And you go, oh, that's weird, how'd they do that? You're like, oh, okay, they followed the system like it said on the box. They opened the box and went, oh, okay, there's the system, those are the rules, I'll just do that. And they got successful. But too many of us just go, oh, either don't follow the rules, aren't good at following instructions, get too creative, overcomplicate stuff, and that's one side of it. And the other side of it, our expectations are really messed up. Our expectation is, oh, 6-figure mentors, 6 figures, I'm going to get that in 3 months. I'm going to pay my money, I'm going to get it down, I'll do a little bit of work on it, but it's a system, and I'll have a 6-figure business even if I don't really do anything. And the expectation is completely wrong there. Your expectation has to be, this is a business. Any other business takes time. If you went out and bought a franchise, you went out and bought a Starbucks, you wouldn't expect to go out and in month 1 be profitable. So how is this any different? There's a misnomer because it's lumped in online business, and online gets a really bad shtick for click a few buttons and build a 6-figure business. But it's a business. You're building a business, and you need a long-term strategy. It's a long game, and your best strategy is think long-term and play consistent. If you show up every single day in your business, you play consistent, and that means marketing consistently, following up consistently, following a daily checklist, following daily, motivating yourself every day, inspiring yourself, educating yourself every day, talking to your customers, learning every day, educating, doing the things every day, following the system every day. Eventually that's going to pay off. Me in particular, I ran around for 18 months kind of messing around and trying to do my own thing. And since I've simplified everything, come back to just following the system, running it how it's meant to be, I've had 3 really successful months. And I've been consistent. I just had really consistent flow of leads, really consistent lead generation for 3 months, and it's starting to tally up. I'm starting to get sales. I'm getting more leads. I'm getting applications. I'm getting upgrades. I'm getting members. I'm getting really good customers into my business. And the difference is consistency. And I'm playing a long game. I'm not expecting that in month 1 I'm going to be profitable. By month 3, I'm kind of making a bit of money back off month 1. By month 6, it's going to get exponential. In 12 months' time, that exponential chart is going to go like this. Month 1, you sort of start out and you might lose a bit, but then by 6-12 months, it gets exponential simply by pushing numbers into the system, lead generation, numbers into the system, numbers into the funnel, leads into the system. That's all it takes. It really is just a numbers game. And if you can play that game consistently, follow the rules, do as instructed, you're going to win. So that's my bit of a rant, but things in life teach you other things about life. Your life is interconnected, whether you're in business or not. There's things that you're learning every day that relate to other parts of your life. For me, it's always freaking cats or dogs or animals, because that's my life outside of business. But there's always crossovers. And this was just a really resonant moment that it sort of sparked a thought of, wait a minute, that really pissed me off, but I really see that happening with a lot of people in business as well, that they have these false expectations, and if something doesn't happen after like a month, after a few weeks, they read through, oh fuck it, it's too hard, oh it doesn't work, I tried it. And I guarantee you, and I'm pointing a finger, I guarantee you a bunch of you know exactly what I mean. I know you've bought programs, I know you've bought PDFs, I know you've bought courses, and you've glanced over, you've kind of given them lip service and gone, oh yeah, no, I've done that, but it doesn't work. I challenge you to go back. Don't even buy into SFM. Go back to something you bought a year ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Download that PDF, get that meditation course, follow it exactly as stipulated in the course, and see how different your results are. And then come back and post under this video and let me know how you went. I guarantee you're going to get better results. Follow the process. There's a reason that people go through stuff and then they process it predicated on their results. It's because they've had results, because they've done things a certain way. So if you try and mess with the system, or you don't follow it, or you skip steps or try and do it quicker, it's not going to work. It's not set up that way. Follow the system, follow the steps, have realistic expectation, and you'll be successful. So I hope that made some sense to you guys, and really go out and try that challenge. Go grab something that you've already downloaded, or hey, jump into SFM. $30, get in, test it out for yourself, follow the system and see how it works. Little challenge for you. Find something that you've had meh results with, that you know in your heart that you didn't actually really follow through on. Maybe it was a diet. Maybe it was some relationship advice. Maybe it's something that you read that you were meant to do and you kind of glossed over it. Go back, do it as advertised, and then come back and post, or send me a message, hit me up on Facebook and let me know what the difference was between those two efforts. That's it from me today, guys. I'll see you on the next video. Hope you're all well. Ciao. Bye.